The Deleted Let's Play. Before I get into the important details, I want to provide some backstory on the subject. There was a YouTube channel created somewhere between 2010 and 2012, I can't exactly remember, simply called Isaac Brown. He had a very small following, consisting of only about 30 subscribers. I primarily kept my interest to the more popular channels like PewDiePie or Boogie2988, but I saw one of Isaac's videos in my recommended feed one day, titled How to Glitch Modern Warfare 2. This piqued my interest as MW2 was among my favorite games at the time. I remember enjoying the video. He was using a cheap recording system with a shabby microphone that allowed too much background noise, but his commentary was surprisingly professional. He used words like weapon instead of gun and location instead of place, and all of his non-gameplay videos seemed to follow a script of some sort. He rarely ever stuttered and never once came across as annoying. Because of this, and his somewhat deeper voice tone, I determined that he must have been about 16 or so. I subscribed and eventually became a regular on his channel, taking the time to go through and watch all of his videos. I eventually found out that he was actually younger than I originally thought, at 13 years old. He had made a 10 subscribers thank you video revealing this info as well as his face. He was a pale, young-looking kid with thick glasses and short brown hair. His younger age only makes what happened even more disturbing. About 2 months after I subscribed, he started doing gaming videos with a face cam. He was really starting to grow on me. He would play horror games that would scare him quite often, which offered some great reactions, and he would even do try not to laugh challenges, most of which he'd lose. His content seemed to be getting better, and he had accumulated somewhere between 40 to 50 subs around this time. He soon began something new, asking his viewers to recommend what they wanted to see him play. It was a good way for him to get closer to his small fan base, but from what I saw a few days later, it was a bad idea to begin with, especially since he never disclosed how he wanted people to do this. On January 6th, a date that I can't forget, Isaac uploaded a video that's title was just a series of numbers. This was strange because he always gave his uploads proper names like COD with Friends or Reaction to the Maze Game, but here, it was just a bunch of seemingly scrambled numbers accompanied by a thumbnail that was completely black. Isaac wasn't known for creating his own custom thumbnails like most YouTubers today are, but he certainly wouldn't have it be completely blank. It would usually be a picture of his face or maybe a screenshot of the game he was playing. I assumed that this was accidental, and out of sheer curiosity of its content, I clicked the video and began watching. It started normally with him doing his usual "Hello guys, it's Isaac Brown back with another video," but it didn't take long for things to take on an eerie tone. He claimed that someone, under an anonymous ID, sent him an email with a link, and underneath it, the words, "Play it." After clicking on the link, he found that it took him to what looked like a horror game of some kind. It was a dark screen with no audio, and the word "play" was directly in the middle. He went on to say that he had no idea what this was going to be like, but he thought it might make for an entertaining video regardless. After finishing his intro, he clicked play and was immediately placed in a hallway with nothing but darkness ahead and a wall behind him. He moved his character down the hall, and the game seemed to be building up to a jump scare of some kind. There was still no music, and Isaac himself started to think that, after walking for about 5 minutes, this was some kind of joke game that never ended. He continued on, however, determined to find the end. The video continued for another 3 minutes before Isaac showed symptoms of paranoia. His boredom soon turned to fear, and his face contorted into a tired frown with his lips quivering a bit, as if he really was about to cry. My younger self thought that he might be upset about wasting so much time in the game, but thinking back on it, there was certainly something much darker happening. His expression continued to grow worse and worse, and I remember being more than a bit freaked out to see him so upset. It was hard to see from the face cam, but his cheek glimmered a bit, as if he were crying. Isaac never behaved like this in his other videos, and I wondered why this endless hallway was causing him to now. It felt like forever, but something finally happened. The game suddenly stopped, and the whole screen, including Isaac's face cam, went pitch black. It stayed like this for a few seconds. There was no noise either. I thought the video was over until I checked how much time was left. The video still had a few more seconds to go. I was about to turn it off and watch something else when an ear-splitting scream erupted out of nowhere. I threw back my computer and ran out of my room when this happened, all the while the scream continued for a few more seconds before abruptly stopping. The video was long over when I finally returned to my room, still shaking from the massive shock I had just received. The scream was like nothing I had ever heard before. I could definitely tell it was Isaac's. I scrolled down to the comments, and there were only 3. I recall 2 of them saying something like, "This was so scary," or "That ending got me," but one of them stood out. It was posted by a user by the name of Jonathan Bloke, and it only said 3 words. "Glad it worked." The video was only up for 2 days before it was promptly deleted. Isaac never uploaded another video. 3 months passed by before his entire channel was gone along with all of his videos. I'm still not sure what happened to this day. Was it all an elaborate prank? Or was it something far more evil? Whatever happened to Isaac may never be known, and unfortunately, his channel was so small that most people will never know who he was or what happened. I can't find anything about him. Ask.com, Yahoo Answers, Answers.com, even YouTube itself. Nobody seems to know his story or what happened to him. One thing is certain, though. Whoever sent that email must know something. Oh. Okay. If you guys got this far, thanks for watching. This was creepypasta written by me over the course of a few days. I don't think it's perfect. There's probably some unnecessary details in here, and maybe I could have gone through the whole video process longer, but it did take me a lot of time to make. Putting together this video was kind of a pain in the ass because of some technical problems, but I enjoyed reading this. I enjoyed making it, and I always enjoy picking out the song playlists for these. I definitely messed up far less than the Russian sleep experiment in terms of grammatical errors and saying things incorrectly. Again, mostly because I had to do multiple restarts, but thank you guys for watching. This was a creepypasta reading of a creepypasta written by me, read by me. Next time, I'll probably be reading a creepypasta recommended to me by one of my friends. I'll have to go back and see what... No End House, yeah. So, expect a reading of No End House, if that is a creepypasta. I think it is. Or at least that is if I can fit it into a video under 15 minutes. I guess we'll see. But for now, if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like. I always appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below of what you want to see me read next. And by the way, 7 Days to Die Until I Die Part 3 is on its way, as well as a new form of reading. Creepypasta readings are one thing, but you know what? I won't even spoil it. I'll just let you guys find out once it happens. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.